This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Why can't you do it? Why can't you set your monkey free? Shut the monkey. Too much monkey business. Everybody's got something to hide. Except for me and my monkey. Brass monkey, chunky, that funky monkey. To me it's just monkey business. When you make a man into a monkey, that monkey's gonna monkey around. Shut the monkey's life. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around.
Dude, 43 monkeys escaped from a compound used for medical research in South Carolina.
Oh, no.
I kind of want to watch 12 Monkeys.
I know.
now.
It just made me go. I started thinking about the scenes you just did that.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt is awesome.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, they're both great in it.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
That sucks.
Sad.
Yeah.
The nearby police chief, I like that. But the nearby police chief, they just grabbed anyone, said there's almost no danger to the public.
Almost, yeah.
They're not infected with any disease whatsoever, which is what every police chief in any scary movie always says. They are harmless and a little skittish. Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you something so bad because this happened to me, and I don't know if I should say it or not. I mean, it's not like it was a big deal. I guess it kind of wasn't. I'm not gonna.
What in
I'll
the
tell you.
hell?
I'll tell you later because it has to do with the Air Force.
I was going to say it's government secret.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of the same thing happened to me, and I had to. I was gonna have to shoot one.
You shot a monkey?
I didn't shoot it. I didn't have to, but it was scary enough. I'll just leave it at that. I'll tell you later.
What was it infected with?
I don't know.
But it was infected with something?
I don't know.
You
I'll
lie,
just tell.
you
I'll
know.
I'll tell you off the air.
Was it a monkey with big dumb boobs?
That's big dumb boo. I just saw that. I told you because monkeys infect my algorithm, but it's because I don't like them. Because I feel like they're just assholes. You know, like the asshole of the animal kingdom. Like goats are like the clowns. Monkeys are assholes. They're just dicks.
They kind of are, yeah.
But I saw this one with just big old knockers on it. Big floppers right there. I was like, holy hell, look at this thing. And somebody put some sexy like the
Jesus Christ.
George Michael in the back.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But it had the most perfect boobs.
Wow.
Were
you conflicted? Because you hate
weird.
monkeys but love boobs.
Yes, it's weird.
Wow.
I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah. Wow, you should think about that. You have to meditate on that.
Big ass boobs on a monkey.
Big old hangers.
But yeah, I don't like monkeys.
I know you.
You know how they also remember back in 2001 they were killing like puppies as like revenge?
No, I don't
dude,
remember that.
This really happened.
No.
Here, two monkeys that allegedly killed hundreds of puppies in India, state of Maharashtra, have been captured. They ended up capturing them, but it was because they said that the monkeys were carrying out revenge killings after the dogs had killed one of the infant monkeys.
Oh, sure.
So they started grabbing all these puppies and they would take them up and just toss them off of buildings, or pull them out or beat on them and stuff like that. Over 250 dogs have been killed so far in the village.
Wild.
These monkeys did this for 2 to 3 months.
I mean, how well were the dogs being treated anyway?
I don't know. He said the monkeys were reported to have left puppies on roofs and trees where they would die from lack of food and water. They would just leave them up there.
That's terrible.
Yeah. This is why I don't like monkeys.
Yeah, they're dicks.
I saw one tear some guy's like hair off, like his scalp.
Why are you watching these videos?
Because Mark Zuckerberg said, you know what? Let's put this on a...
You don't have to watch them. Anyway, the rhesus macaque primates escaped from the Alpha Genesis facility Wednesday when a new employee Didn't fully shed an enclosure. Well, I hope they're fired.
Macaque!
Wow, macaque's looking pretty small over there. As cute as macaque seems, the truth is, it's a filthy little thing that spreads diseases and causes nothing but trouble.
The monkeys are females weighing about 7 pounds and are so young and small they haven't been used for testing. Alpha Genesis employees currently have eyes on the primates and are working to entice them with food. They should try puppies.
Oh, bastards.
The company usually handles escapes on site, but the monkeys got outside the compound about 1 mile from downtown Yamasee. The handlers know them well and usually can get them back with fruit or a little treat. But rounding up these escapees is taking some more work. That's probably because they've made them hyper smart with all their weird testing they've been doing.
Oh, Caesar is home.
Alpha Genesis is taking the lead, setting up traps and using thermal imaging cameras to recapture the monkeys on the run. There's almost no danger to the public.
Almost no danger, right?
People living nearby need to shut their windows and doors so the monkeys can't find a place to hide inside. And if they see the primates, call 911 so company officials and police can capture them. Alpha Genesis provides primates for research worldwide at its compound about 50 miles northeast of Savannah, Georgia. The company did not respond to an email asking about Wednesday's escape because they're like, bitch, I can't answer emails right now. I am trying to catch these monkeys.
Oh, dude.
In 2018, federal officials fined Alpha Genesis $12,600 after dozens of primates escaped after an incident that left a few others without water and other problems with how the monkeys were housed.
This is twice this has happened.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
Officials said, now we're racking it up even more. Officials said 26 primates escaped from the Yamasee facility in 2014, and an additional 19 got out in 2016.
This is more than twice. The incompetent. Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm seeing a pattern here.
I am the clit commander.
Yes.
Look at the knockers on this right here.
Wow. Look at them taters. Damn.
I know.
That monkey.
It's got big old jugs, dude. Here,
What kind?
It says.
Is she in his...
Here, I'll play. Look at those things. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is some.
What's happening with my feelings right now?
I told you, that's what I saw. Big jugged monkey. Threw me off.
I don't ever want to see that again. I don't ever want to see that again. Put that away.
Yeah.
Put that away. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
This place needs better security.
Competent people more like it because the security just ends up showing up after they get out.
They're like, nobody's applying for jobs. We just need a warm body in here.
Yep. I'm telling you, it happened to me once, and I was like, this is not 28 days later. I thought they were joking. I'm like, this is that, because, military dudes love to mess with each other. It's prank central all the time.
Right.
Right? And I'm just telling you, I was like, are you kidding me? Because it came over the speaker that something had happened like that. I'm trying to tread lightly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Because it is a test base that I was at.
Right.
Which is where, if you're going to have Area 51, it's there.
Right.
Guaranteed.
But it really did escape? It was not a prank?
No.
You cannot say. It was,
it was not a prank.
It was real.
It was not a prank.
And there was a 28 days later.
And I'm sitting there going, no way. And I'm like, this can't be happening.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, yeah. So it was, I'll tell you more later.
I don't want to know more. I do not want to more. No, I don't want to know. No more.
I'm not a fan of monkeys, dude.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. Okay, well,
That's why I watch them get eaten by crocodiles. Except when they have big old cans like this one.
Yeah, right. Keep the one with the large breasts out.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
It's coming up to be Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
So, everybody goes to their parents and family and whatnot. Some people don't. Some people just sit around and watch football like me. So there's 4 taboo topics no one should mention at Thanksgiving, right?
Oh,
So
how the uncle touched you behind the woodshed.
Yeah, don't talk about getting penetrated by your uncle. When it comes to gathering around the Thanksgiving dinner table, most people
bring up my trauma when I see fit.
I noticed. It always comes out in different ways.
It does.
Most people think that seating arrangements, turkey, that type of thing, are what's the conversation. Through discussion about gratitude and often encouraged, there is a certain topic that should be left off the table, according to etiquette experts. Etiquette experts. Say that 5 times fast. To help keep the light and polite, we asked 3 etiquette coaches to weigh in on conversations that you should avoid during Thanksgiving and what to say if those topics do come up. Shut your mouth. No. What do you think the first one is? Which is very
politics.
Bam. It's causing
But
problems.
here's the thing. People can't shut their stupid faces.
Exactly. They got to throw some sort of backhanded thing in there. And
shut up.
Yep.
People cannot shut up.
So
because and this goes for, it doesn't matter. It's this weird hero worship thing that people have. It doesn't matter what side, what team you're on. And it's crazy. And it just is like, it becomes people's identities.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel like they're getting attacked personally when it's not. I'm like, that person doesn't know you exist, nor do they care.
Right. It's so wild.
It is weird. Obviously.
And that's so crazy because it's like, there are 30 billion other things to talk about. And I went through this with my parents. That's why I don't go to my parents' house. I was like, you have a grandchild sitting here that's going to college and doing so many interesting things with their lives that you could be asking them about. Instead, you're focusing on this conspiracy theory. Like, it's wild.
What you should do is go to Thanksgiving and then do this whole entire list. Let's see if you could do it.
I will not put myself in that house ever again. Ever again.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. No, I have not. No.
So you're not.
Oh, no, we're done.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
So it's just your brother and your sister that you talk to?
Yeah, totally.
Really?
Yeah. And I've never been in a better state mentally ever.
Well, hey, it doesn't always mean that you have to be around them,
Right. Totally.
Well, like the deathbed is when the last time you might see,
Well, and I bet you then they can't even shut their stupid faces about it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I get along with my mom. We're completely opposite.
Right.
And she does stuff that irritates me, but I get along with her.
Right.
And my dad, obviously, I'm super close with.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, but they went off the deep end.
Oh, boy.
Where it was just.
Then it was just like, well, what are you doing? I mean, this is proven, but you're still running with it.
Right. I mean, it's concerning.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, well, they'll bring this up there. Just that would be I'll dare you.
You're like
I'll bet you.
Like a wacky cuckoo world.
Yeah. So
like it ain't just talking about it. It's
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can don't bring up. It says many people are passionate about politics. While it's a hot topic, it can quickly turn Thanksgiving table into a battlefield.
Yeah.
Don't do it. The next one, what do you think it is?
The next one is going to be your inheritance.
That you're close.
Okay.
But this one is funny because it says wait. Don't bring, you fat piece of snit. Another topic to leave at the door is the weight and dieting, according to this etiquette person. People don't want to hear about their diet and how they're losing weight or if they're gonna. It's one day when people will indulge, and some are tucking into their pumpkin pie and probably want to hear that the person next to them is skipping it to avoid the calories. So
It's true.
Yeah. Important to remember
true.
someone's weight
And the
loss.
other thing is, too, like, you never know.
It could be stress, illness, things like that.
Right.
You know?
And people comment on other, like, kids, like, oh, they're going in for seconds. Like, you
Oh,
can't-
yeah, the little jabs. It's like, yeah, I'm going in for seconds. Son of a bitch. Number 3, money, which is where you're talking milestones come up for family members and relatives. Are not seeing them in a while, but conversations surrounding money shouldn't take place at Thanksgiving. Holiday dinner table is not a place for people to ask for specific questions about their finances. Money should really only be discussed with inner family circles and appropriate times at work. You know, it said that.
I like to talk about my
home-
money right here on 50,000 watts.
Hey. You put me in a weird predicament.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Family planning, which obviously you're not doing any longer.
I'm trying to get some loads dropped in me.
Oh,
Pass the
yeah.
mashed potatoes.
When are you having children? When are you getting married?
You should never ask that question anyway.
People still do it.
I know.
I think Johnny does it because he always likes to flex. People out there, without he's not here and we could talk behind his back, he'll do a flex right out the gate
Yeah.
to give you that. I don't even think he knows he's doing it.
Yeah.
But I guarantee he does that to me or to Travis all the time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, leave him alone, you bully.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, family planning, leave it out.
Well, because you never know. And I've had friends close to me go through the fertility journey.
Oh yeah, sure.
Issues, and when you ask them about that stuff, it can be a pretty painful question.
I just ran into that recently.
Shut up!
Yep.
Oh,
Ran into that at
Yeah.
a Halloween thing. Yeah.
yeah.
If you're on the receiving end of it, if you're being asked uncomfortable questions, it's important to know you're going to pivot to just a different subject. You may say, I'd rather not discuss that right now, but if you leave it at that, the person or people bringing it up, sensitive to the topic, are still in control of the conversation, so they may ask you again. So just don't do that. Instead, you might want to say something like, I'd rather not discuss that right now, but Aunt Mary's just got back from her trip from France. I know we're really, just pivoting. That's what they're saying because that sounded stupid.
I feel like you should make them feel awful for saying it. Maybe then they'll learn to
Well,
shut
this
their
is
stupid
this
faces.
is this is what they're trying to avoid. This is a
Right,
fight.
like-
They don't
right.
want to be estranged and never talk to their mom again.
Maybe then they'll learn.
There you go.
Shut your stupid face. hole.
If you're on the receiving end, the host, or just overhearing it, no matter. Well, if you're the host, you're supposed to say you change the topic according to Meyer. You can gently interject, say, "Save that for another time. I'd love to keep things light tonight," and blah blah blah, and talk something else. Or then another way around it. If you're on the receiving end, you're the one getting talked down to or made to feel small or belittled. Just enjoy it. No, no matter.
Don't bully me.
I'm gonna
have an
I'm gonna
orgasm.
explode. I'm gonna come down to the refrigerator.
Don't bully me. You're gonna make my panties all wet.
So no matter where you're sitting in the Thanksgiving, another line to remember that it's always interesting to hear from different perspectives. Speaking of which, this has one. Talk about a movie, talk about something else. Just
Right.
It's basically pivoting.
There's 30,000 things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't. It infuriates me.
Yeah,
when,
I know.
When people set their boundaries and they're not respected, it's just like.
And they won't let it go because I feel like they feel uncomfortable
Right.
letting it go, like they failed, or
Like
they
they
have
lost
to have
something.
or they have to have closure on the thing, so they keep bringing it back up.
Right. And it's just like.
And it's an uncomfortable thing that you could see happening.
Right.
But if I don't know, you have to be exposed to something like that, and you have to be a different type of person to be able to go, all right, end it at that and move on.
Right.
Because it's still in their head. Then you have this uncomfortable, they're filling up the area with just filler conversation.
Right.
It's just a weird situation. So just hold it in like everybody else. Suppress it.
Just
push it
smush
down
those feelings down.
Just way
Smushy,
down.
smush, smush.
Yep. And let it come back
And
out.
that's why everyone's hammered at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just go drink.
Like the rest of us, dude.
At least you're drinking again, Did you hear about Aunt Carl? Yeah, it's proud of her. She started back up. She's running alongside the wagon.
Right.
She's trying to get out, but she keeps falling under.
Oh no.
So there you go.
That's funny.
Have you had any blowouts from your Thanksgivings outside of the one that you're talking about?
It was not
that,
a blowout. It was a very
it was gradual.
Yep. It was a earned cutoff.
Okay.
Yes, I have. My sister threw the pistachio salad at me.
What?
I was probably, I think I was 16 at the time. My mom said, she handed me the Cool Whip container and she said, "Can you take this out there and ask Melissa to add more Cool Whip to the pistachio salad?" And I did. And my sister threw it at me and said, "I can't do anything right." And I was like, talk about shooting the messenger.
Did you guys get into a fight?
No, I didn't. I was just standing there with pistachio salad on me, not understanding what happened.
How old were you?
I was like 16.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
I know, right? And then the other time was mashed potatoes got launched. I can't remember what happened at that one. The other blow up was my sister. God, it's all the same sister.
Oh,
she thought she was. This is one of my favorites. She thought, this is so bad. She thought she was getting an engagement ring.
Oh, no.
And it was a Walkman.
Yes. Yes.
And so there, oh my God.
At least it didn't happen on the air.
And so, right. And so it was me and the guy I was dating at the time, which we had been together through all of middle school and high school and whatever. So he had been through so many of my family's dysfunctions. And then my other sister was there, and my other sister was like, "I'm not coming to this Christmas," and whatever. There's always some sort of ish. And so she opens up the Walkman, and the dude, I'll never forget this as long as I live, is sitting there in the recliner chair thinking everything's great because she wanted this Walkman. And she, like a spider monkey, flew from across the room and jumped on that chair and grabbed that dude by the collar and was yelling in his face. And I was like,
what?
Schneid.
Maybe that's why you didn't get the ring.
It's 100% why she didn't get the goddamn ring. And that was the last I saw of Tim.
That was it?
That
He
was
was like,
it.
"I'm not doing that. Holy hell."
Yeah.
Did he get the Walkman back?
No. No, she kept the Walkman.
This is a long time ago. A Walkman, like tape?
That was a long time ago. It might have been a CD one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably the CD one. I don't think you're old enough for the Walkman, are you?
Oh, yeah. I had
I mean, you had one, but you weren't,
It
She had a
must have
boyfriend?
been a CD one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
She was expecting a ring. I mean, that had to have been not that long ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a lot older than me.
Oh. How old might that be?
So much older. Very old.
Gross. Saggy balls.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh my God.
Oh my God, what did I do on Friday? I gotta check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Oh, man. I'm super glad that we have guests coming in the studio because that means I don't have to work as hard. Michael Yo is here.
What's up? I love it. Hey, sit back. I'll take over from here.
I know.
Oh, and we were just talking about that. All this gold off the air.
Oh no, it's gonna be good. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, so we were talking about how, and everybody on the listening land knows that we're all radio dorks around here. So when I read that you were, your roots come from radio, I was pretty excited. So tell us your radio story.
Well, I started in Houston, Texas, and I worked for like the youngest radio DJ in the country at that time. He was 16, did nights, and was the number one night guy, and I was 14. So, I mean, I worked at 14 years old. I got a hardship license. I loved working ever since I was. So I worked for him, and then he blew up, went to New York, and then I just kept doing. I love it so much. From Houston, I went to Austin to do nights.
Well, how old were you? Like, this is like 16?
No, I went to college. I went to the University of Arkansas. Got too many concussions playing football, and I was like, I need to get back into radio. It's way safer in radio. So then that's when I went to Austin, and then I went to Miami, and that's where everything changed. Miami blew me up, and then that got me a TV job. I moved to L.A. Literally, the guy that ran E! Entertainment back in the day was listening. It was in Miami. His daughter was thinking of going to University of Miami.
Sure.
Heard the radio show. Goes, this dude needs to be on TV. Gave me a TV job with no TV experience because he liked me on the radio.
Holy crap.
I know. I have the worst story. Like they say, go to schools and tell them how to really work hard. I go, well, I didn't. I love it. I know. Pure
the
chance.
Michael Yo version.
I just say yes.
Success.
Yeah, they're like everything that's come has been an accident. Comedy. I was on Chelsea Lately. I was a reporter on Chelsea Lately. All the comics would make fun of me, and I was listening because I hung out with all these guys, and they go, well, if they're funny, I can be funny, you know?
Yeah.
And Joe Coy took me under his wing, and I started comedy, and I was like, all right, let me try this. I try everything. Right. My whole motto in life is fail fast.
Right.
If I suck 3 times, I'm out. You know?
Oh,
but my first time, it went great. You know? So, yeah.
Oh, man, your comedian friends had to be like, damn it.
Oh, they were so mad. Chelsea sent out, from what I understand, like Chelsea thought I was going to bomb miserably.
Right.
So she had people record me. And
so they could just put it back in your face?
Put it back on Chelsea. But it went so well. I opened up for the Wayans brothers my second time ever doing stand-up.
Oh, my God.
Whoa. Yeah. So the first time I got off stage, I was like, Mom. I called my mom. She's Korean. And I go, this is what I was born to do, Mom. This is what I born. And she was so unhappy about it. She was
Why
like,
can't you be a doctor?
Why you fail me? Why you fail? You loser. You know? Like, that's the way she is, though. They're honest. Asian women are honest. You know, my mom's ruthless. So that's how I got into, that's how I started radio. That's how I got into comedy and TV. So I do all 3 still. So
and you were on Joe Rogan.
I met Joe Rogan. I was on the pilot of Fear Factor. They didn't even know what the show was called. So I was a radio DJ in Austin, and they had this ad in the paper that goes, if you want to do something adventurous, and it's going to be a new TV show, come and try out, you know? So we went, and they just interviewed you. And at that time, I was like, 20? In my 20s? I never did anything crazy. And this was like, they said, you're going to do things you've never done before.
Did you have to do something crazy like eat horse asshole or something?
No. Yeah, I got stories about that. Not about that. I wasn't at a Diddy party. I was not at a Diddy party. I just said. But no, I had to eat sheep eyeballs.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had to eat, but it wasn't bad compared to when they had to eat the donkey sperm.
Yeah.
You know, like Joe Rogan calls me up. And they're taping this is like when they're trying to bring Fear Factor back, and he goes, hey, you got to check this out. So I'm there, and these people are trying to guzzle donkey sperm. And I'm like, oh, my God, you people are gone crazy on this show.
Right.
So I've known Rogan ever since 2001. And to see this dude blow up and take over the world, it's awesome,
no
man.
kidding.
It's awesome. And here's what's funny is everybody really takes what he says seriously. And he always mentions, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they act like he's from NASA or something.
And when he gives medical advice or has it's like, I wouldn't, look, I know Joe. I would never call him up and go, hey, I have this knee pain. Can you prescribe me something? No, he's not a doctor. He's a comedian. Get over it, you know?
Well, and he always says, I'm just asking questions.
He does.
You
He
know?
does.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't like who he interviews. That's the thing. And that's where politics gets involved and everything.
Yeah.
But Joe gives everybody a platform, and whatever you say is what you say. And like a lot of people say, he doesn't hold their feet to the fire.
Yeah.
But I think he does what he does.
Yeah.
You know?
He just asks questions. It's hate
Like,
by
you know,
association almost.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I know him. I'm totally opposite political views of him, but in my comedy, I don't talk politics anyway, so it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And then you went on to America's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. I went on that because I was a reporter all my life. I interviewed celebrities, which was a cool job, but then it's kind of like I was building, I felt like I was spinning my wheels, right?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't growing from it. And I was doing stand-up. I go, I need to go full-time on this or it's not going to happen.
Sure.
And I told my wife we lost a lot of money getting out of TV and just doing stand-up. But we've made it back, and AGT was kind of like the coming out party.
Sure.
Problem is, the second round, I got COVID. It almost died. So that kind of ruined everything. Yeah.
Damn it.
I know. I could have went further, but I was just getting over COVID. I was the second person in a hospital in LA with it. They didn't know how to treat it. Like, I was a test dummy. For
no
COVID.
kidding.
Like literally. I would see something on TV, and 30 minutes later, it would be in my system testing it out.
Oh my God.
It was bananas. Yeah.
Wow.
So
come over here. You're like the Outbreak monkey.
I know. No, I am. I literally was. It's like, what can we put in this dude today? You know. So yeah, it was crazy. But my last special I came out with that blew me up. The first 12 minutes is about that crazy hospital story.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. It's so funny when you look back and find the funny parts. It just blew me up. It went viral and it went crazy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So awesome. I love though that it's like you're just like taking everything, every chance that comes at you.
Oh, I
you
say
just
yes.
Take it. Yeah.
I'm a yes person. Like, you know, because to me, success, and this was great. This is people think success is money, is this, is that. And I tell people my success is when I can say no to things I had to say yes to before.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Where you were forced to say yes to get that opportunity to do X, Y, or Z.
Right.
Now, when those options come up, I go, oh no, I'll pass. I don't need that in my life anymore.
Yeah,
You know?
mine's waking up and not having to think that how terrible of a day I'm going to have going to work.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's I think success is. If I wake up and I'm like, oh no.
Well, I mean, you guys are different. Now. What are you waking up 4, 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm in a unique position because I'm also the controller here.
The controller. Wow,
Yeah.
that's official. He's the controller.
Yeah, we need Darth Vader breathing sound effects behind that.
Controller. I don't even know what that means.
It's basically like the CFO or the accounting manager.
And he's HR.
And you're HR. Oh my gosh. HR on
With
a
a D-
rock station.
with a
I
D-
never thought I would hear
He
of
told me I had big dumb tits this morning, and he's HR.
Oh my God, this is like a Diddy administration over here, man.
I know.
I said stupid.
You're right.
Stupid. I love it. You're the HR person. This is the craziest radio station I've ever been to. HR person is just on stage talking about everything.
Yep, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
All right, so you're at the Comedy Club on State this weekend.
Comedy on State. It's my first time here, and I'm so excited because 12 years ago, when I first started stand-up, Theo Von was the first person to ever take me out on the
That
road.
is awesome.
And this is the club he brought me to open up for him.
I love it.
Right?
That's great.
And now he's massive.
Yeah.
And for me to come back, all the shows are selling out. You know, there's only a few tickets left for all the shows. But to come back 12 years later and first time ever headlining my own show here, it feels amazing. Like the journey is, like I tell people, the journey is long, but when you hit, it's so worth it. Because to come back and see the ticket sales and to see the love. Last night I did a show. It was incredible. The crowds were incredible. The crowds were so fun. The people were so nice. They need to buy more merch. But besides that, besides the merch part, no. But it's amazing, man. I love this club, and hopefully I can come back every single year. But it's just the journey is so rewarding to me to start somewhere on your first road trip ever with Theo Von, and he's next level right now.
Yeah.
And now me, it's kind
You're
of
on
like,
your way. You're right
and now,
behind him.
Yeah, you know, all my friends that started with me are now huge because they've been doing it twice as long. But now I know my journey is coming a lot faster. And this weekend is one of those weekends where as a comic, you're like, well, I've never been there. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe nobody will come because you've never been there, or maybe some people will come. But this has been just blown away by the love and support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Get your tickets before they sell out. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.